In the heart of Miami, the air was thick with tension. The neon lights of the city flickered against the night sky, casting a glow on the bustling nightlife below. Plies, the rapper known for his clever wordplay and street-savvy demeanor, sat in his penthouse, the skyline sprawling behind him. Earlier that day, he had received a barrage of messages about P. Diddy's recent comments at an industry event. Diddy had implied that Plies had taken inspiration from his work without giving credit. For a man who had built his career on authenticity, the accusation stung. With a mix of anger and determination, Plies grabbed his phone and began crafting a response. He typed furiously, his thoughts racing. "Diddy, I respect your legacy, but don't ever call me a thief again. My journey is my own, and I've worked hard for everything I've achieved. We all draw inspiration from one another, but I've never stolen from you or anyone else. I hustle in my own lane." He hit send, feeling a surge of adrenaline. But he didn't stop there. Plies decided to take it a step further. He picked up a microphone and began to flow, laying down a track that spoke to the heart of the matter. The beat pulsed and his words cut through the air like a knife. "Look, I ain't here to take what's yours. Built my empire from the ground, opened doors. Respect the grind, but I'm no imposter. In this game, I'm the real, you just a sponsor." The studio echoed with his voice as he poured his heart into the verses. He knew he had to address the broader issue of respect and authenticity in the industry. As he finished recording, he felt a weight lift off his shoulders. He was ready to face whatever came next. He released the track, titling it "Real Recognize Real," and within hours, it was trending. Fans and fellow artists rallied behind him, echoing his sentiments of originality and respect. Diddy responded with a video, a mix of humor and seriousness. He acknowledged Plies' talent but maintained his stance. "We're all in this game together, but let's make sure we keep it real. No hard feelings, but keep your eyes open." The back and forth sparked a media frenzy, but Plies stood firm. He understood the game. Controversy was part of the show. He focused on his music, using the moment as fuel for his next project. In the end, it wasn't just about the conflict. It was about standing up for oneself, owning one's journey, and staying true to the hustle. Plies had turned a moment of conflict into an anthem of resilience, reminding everyone that in the world of music, authenticity was the ultimate currency. He invited a few close collaborators, fellow artists who understood the grind and shared similar experiences in the industry. They gathered in the studio, trading stories and ideas, building on the momentum. One evening, while brainstorming, Plies leaned back in his chair and surveyed the room. "We gotta do something that hits home. This ain't just about me and Diddy. It's about everyone out here trying to make a name for themselves," he said, determination evident in his voice. One of his collaborators, a young artist named Jay, nodded in agreement. "Let's tell our stories. The struggles, the hustle, the grind. Let's make it real." Inspired, they started crafting a new track, weaving in personal anecdotes and universal themes of perseverance. They decided to call it "No Shortcuts," and it quickly took shape. The beat was hard-hitting, a mix of southern trap with a motivational undertone. Plies poured everything into the lyrics, reflecting the realities of the streets and the passion of aspiring artists. Meanwhile, the social media conversations raged on. Fans divided into camps, some siding with Plies, praising his authenticity and hustle, while others defended Diddy, calling him a pioneer who deserved respect. It was an interesting dichotomy, but Plies focused on his mission. After several late-night sessions, they finally completed No Shortcuts. Plies felt a sense of pride wash over him. This wasn't just a song, it was a movement. He decided to host a release party, inviting local artists, fans, and industry insiders. The venue was packed, the energy electric. As he took the stage, the crowd erupted in cheers. "Thank y'all for being here. This ain't just about me. This is for every hustler out there, for everyone who's ever been doubted, for anyone who's fought to make their dreams a reality," he shouted. With the beat dropping, he performed No Shortcuts, each lyric resonating deeply with the audience. The room was alive, and for those few minutes, everyone felt united in the shared struggle of artistry and ambition. After the performance, Plies took a moment to reflect. He could see the younger artists in the crowd, eyes wide with inspiration. This was what it was all about: lifting each other up, sharing knowledge, and creating a space where everyone could thrive. In the days that followed, the song went viral. It struck a chord not just in the hip-hop community, but across genres. Articles poured in, praising the message of resilience and authenticity. Even Diddy acknowledged the track, admitting in a tweet, "Real recognize real. Keep hustling, Plies." Emboldened by the positive response, Plies decided to turn the moment into something bigger. He announced a collaborative project featuring up-and-coming artists, aimed at giving them a platform to showcase their talents. "This game is about passing the torch," he said in an interview. "If we don't lift each other, who will?" As the project unfolded, Plies found himself mentoring young artists, sharing not just his musical knowledge, but also life lessons. The camaraderie that formed was palpable. It felt like a family. The music they created together was fresh and innovative, a blend of different styles and experiences. Months later, at a major awards show, Plies was nominated for Best Collaborative Project. As he walked the red carpet, he reflected on the journey, the initial feud, the response, and how it had transformed into something much more significant. When he won, the crowd erupted in applause. Standing on that stage, he looked out at the audience, a sea of familiar faces, both seasoned artists and newcomers. This is for all the dreamers out there. Remember, there are no shortcuts. Stay true to yourself, work hard, and lift each other up. The applause grew louder, and in that moment, Plies knew he had turned a potential rivalry into a legacy of empowerment, proving that authenticity and collaboration were the true markers of success in the music industry.